Hello, how are you guys doing? Okay, so this video is just me talking about this new car that Team Associated just released this week. It is their new 10 scale four-wheel drive battery buggy, the B44. Nope, the B64 or the B64. Yeah, so just my quick thoughts on it looking at these pictures as I did with the B6. I've already recorded this once. I recorded it back when Team Associated first announced this car. They've released pictures of the production version. Pretty much still the same thing. Does not have the titanium screws that the prototype had. Okay, it also has the B6 bell cups that the prototype didn't have. I also noticed that they changed the steering assembly. A lot of pros and even I changed it as well to look like this rather than having the servo on the motor side. They had the servo on the battery side, so it looks like they did that. And it looks like it's coming with sway bars as well, both sets of sway bars. Yeah, so the official name for this is the B64D. Is there going to be a B64C or a B64 regular? A B64 just normal for a carpet? I would have liked to see a different design on the rear chassis brace. I see that the front one starts off as plastic and then screws into a metal brace. I think that's a metal brace anyway. It might be the servo mount. I'll have to actually zoom in on it in post. Especially for the back, it didn't have to go around center drive shafts, just offset it like what A scales are. I'd like to know the kind of testing that they did because I follow Cavalieri and Rivkin on Instagram and I didn't see anybody driving this car. Even in the most recent races, Cavalieri was still using the 44.3. Back lots of Team Associated, they've been testing this thing. So yeah, we'll see how it stacks up to the B44. It does have metal caster blocks and it looks like they're changing the front hexes to 12 millimeter instead of 10 or 9. I think it was 10 though, which I guess will mean that my current B44 front tires won't work, front rims won't work for this. Another thing is I hope they spent some more time and developed the front suspension arms a little bit better. Again, I can't tell by these pictures if they did, but I broke so many front suspension arms before I got the RPM front suspension arms. It looks like there's two different drive shafts now. You see that? You notice that? Is that the back, if you look at it from the front, the back hub carriers are like B5M, B6 hub carriers, and the front are like the B44 ones. So the B6 hub carriers, the pin is enclosed by the bearing, but on the front you see that there's that metal sleeve. So maybe they put like a metal sleeve on it to keep the pin from falling out. One thing I hope that they beefed up, and I can't tell by these pictures, but it looks like that they're going with those hinge pin holders that they did for the B6 with the different pills, I think they called them, or the different squares that you put on the inside to adjust toe in and kick up and all that other stuff. I haven't done it, but I've seen a lot of pictures of broken those hinge pin holders because that outside is really thin. Even though it's aluminum, the outside is thin and it looks thick on the picture, but the other side is what is very thin, at least on the two-wheel drive. Yeah, I hope they beefed it up for the 44 because the 44 is a heavier car than the B6. Probably steel turnbuckles, which that kind of stinks because the B44 came with titanium. And you know what? I wonder why they don't do factory team anymore. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week or at the track.